welcome to another presentation of Under the Macroscope. Today, I want us to take a closer look at the debate surrounding student loan debt relief. What in the world were they thinking, or were they thinking at all? When President Biden signed a commitment to grant some relief to overwhelmed students who are facing tremendous student loan debt for their struggles to prepare themselves for a successful living, the repugnance went nuts, completely nuts. What is a repugnant, you ask? Oh, you've already forgotten. Please remember going forward. There are four major political factions in our country. There are Democrats and Republicans who genuinely love our country and want to see the best happen for all of us. It's not that they have different goals for our country as much as it is that they have different ideas about how those goals should be met. But love of country over sick and divisive politics always brings them to the table of common sense, and the greater good always prevails. Then there are the Slimocrats, slim on guts and brains, who pose as Democrats. Finally, there are the repugnants, so repugnant that there is no other name for them, who pose as Republicans. These last two groups have no regard for God or anyone else, including themselves. The Slimocrats pretend to be everybody's friend just to get votes. The repugnants have one desire: to cater to the haves, no matter how many have-nots get run over or sacrificed. These repugnants are the ones who went nuts at the suggestion of student loan debt forgiveness. Their obvious, indignant attitude is asking several questions. How dare you suggest that we give students a break? Those dollars should be going to the billionaires who fund our campaigns in exchange for our protecting them from paying their fair share of taxes and other perks they provide, along with some, quote, incentives that we would not otherwise enjoy. After all, the haves are the only ones who can afford the purchase of our integrity and our souls. How dare you suggest that we should conduct ourselves as responsible elected officials who care about the, quote, average Joe, who can't really give us anything but his ignorant devotion in hopes that he will one day be one of us? How dare you ask us to lend our energies to enhancing the American dream for anyone except our kind? Does this scenario sound a little too far-fetched for you? Let me suggest then that you open your eyes to what is going on in the real world. Pay very close attention to who goes to jail and who goes free, even though both are guilty of the same offense. Pay very close attention to who gets shielded by so-called elected and appointed officials, while others get fed to the fiery furnace. Student loan debt relief is about so much more than giving a break to hardworking Americans who deserve it. It's also about a group of people. Dogs would actually be a better description. My apologies to dogs everywhere, who care absolutely nothing about America, even though many of them occupy elite positions in the hierarchy of our government. The real question then becomes, is America dumb and stupid enough to follow this farce and allow it to continue? Just another Mackian observation. Thanks for listening. Follow me on YouTube at MacRay under the Mackroscope. Please subscribe and share, and if you wish, you can make a contribution of your choosing by using the QR code on the screen. You may also write to me at MacRay, P.O. Box 403, Pineville, North Carolina, 28134. See you next time. And remember, under the Mackroscope, we take a closer look.